Good morning, MacArthur Cyclones. We are back with another book talk for you this week. I have a very special guest with me, as you can see. This is one of our seventh grade Cyclones, Miss Nakaya Logan. Everybody say, hey, Nakaya. And she is here today to talk to us about one of her favorite books, which is called Brown Girl Dreaming by Jacqueline Woodson, who's a major award-winning author. So before Nakaya gets started, I'm going to briefly tell you a little bit about her and her dreams. Her favorite colors are yellow and blue. Her favorite hobbies are dancing and cooking. Something that most people don't know about her, she used to do some modeling for some of the stores in the Turtle Creek Mall. A dream she has for her life is going to college on a majorette dancing scholarship. So that sounds like a lot of fun. And also she wants to go ahead onto either law school or medical school to become a lawyer or doctor. A concrete step that she's going to take right now in the seventh grade to start working toward these dreams. She's going to remain focused on her grades. She's going to make sure she says that she is organized at all times, staying on top of things. She's also, it's not too early to go ahead and start researching how to apply and get into law school and medical school. So that's another thing she's going to do. So way to go, Miss Logan. I'm impressed with your dreams. So without further ado, she's going to just briefly tell us a little bit about Brown Girl Dreaming by Jacqueline Woodson.
Hey guys, so this is my favorite book called Brown Girl Dreaming. As Miss Long said earlier, this is one of my favorite books. I read this book 2 times already, and I might read it a third time. I never know. Anyways, so this book is by Jacqueline Woodsdon, as she said earlier. It's a memoir, and it's written in verse. If you don't know what verse means, it's just another word for poem. And it was written in the time of 1960s to the 70s, and it's from north to the south. She has a strong family ties, and Jacqueline wanted to be a writer so bad. So what Jacqueline's favorite talent, or should I just say very special talent, was that she loved wordsmith. She had grandparents, brothers, and sisters who loved her very much. And she also won 3 special awards for this book. So the first award that she won is very important. This people rarely get this. It's kind of year round. And it's called the Newbery Honor. The Newbery Honor is very important because most people don't really get this award. Very, very much. They really don't get this award. And that's very good that she got this because she's trying to help kids with their reading and make sure they come better so they want to do. The next one is the Coretta Scott King Award. It's for African American writers who write a book every year. And this one is very special because she's also an African American writer. And the next one is the National Book Award. It's just like the Newbery Honor. People get this year round. So, without further ado, I'm going to read a verse, or should I say poem, from Brown Girl Dreaming. And this verse is called Believe It. The story starts like this. Jack and Jill went up a hill, my uncle says. I went up a hill yesterday, I say. What hill? In the park. What park? Hasty Park? Who was you with? Nobody. But you're not allowed to go to the park without anyone. I just did. Maybe you dreamed it, my uncle says. No, I really went. And my uncle's like the story I'm telling. Along came a spider and sat down beside her. I got bit by a spider, I say. When? The other day? Where? Right on my foot. Show us. It's gone now. But my mother accused me of lying. If you lie, she says, one day you'll steal. I won't steal. It's hard to understand how one leads to another, how stories could ever make us criminals. It's hard to understand the way my brain works. So different. How each new story I'm told becomes a thing that happens in some other way to me. Keep making those stories, my uncle says. You're lying, my mother says. Maybe the truth somewhere is between all that I told and memory.
Wonderful, Miss Logan. I am so impressed. I love that dramatic reading. Very good. Once again, this is a memoir, so it's sort of like an autobiography, but it's written about a certain time in the author's life. And this was the author as she was growing up as a child and teenagers in the 1960s and the 1970s. It's also written in verse, which means it's the whole book is just a series of poems. So it's very, very unique. And as Nakia was telling you, it's won 3 major awards. These are not, they're not, these are the big leagues, like the big league awards. So great job, Miss Logan. Y'all come on to the library and check out Brown Girl Dreaming by Jacqueline Woodson. We will see you next week.
Bye.